talked about the addition of Kimbrel, the fact that they've signed David Price to be their top-of-the-line ace. Let me just go quickly around the horn. Does it make the Red Sox a favorite in the American League East?
I don't think it makes them the favorite. I would still pick the Toronto Blue Jays, but it makes them a much more interesting team because now you got a guy at the end who should be a lockdown guy to close games, and you have a guy who going into every series where you believe that you absolutely need to win a game, or if you make it to the postseason and you need to win a game one. And I know Price's postseason record is awful, but he is supposed to be a guy that should win those situations. I still would pick the Blue Jays, though.
I would pick the Blue Jays, but I think right now it's one of 4 teams, anyone but the Orioles, and let's see what the Orioles do the rest of the winter.
Billy?
I'm going to stick with the Blue Jays with Jack, too. I'm not sold on the Red Sox because on the Red Sox, what we're talking about with the Red Sox is on paper. I hate on paper because it never turns out to be right. And we're gambling that David Price is going to be this #1 guy, best pitcher in baseball, and the Kimbrel, who, by the way, is looking like he's in decline after last year, is going to be this lockdown closer.
Yeah, I mean, the Red Sox are better. They're definitely better. You know, with Price, Kimbrel, Chris Young helps, you know, a full year from some of their younger guys. But Toronto had such a huge edge in runs over every other team. The Yankees were second. Toronto was miles ahead of them. So, you know, they bring back that whole offense with Tulowitzki for a full year. I like that. They'll have Marcus Stroman for a full year, you know, and he seems like a top of the rotation kind of guy. They only had David Price for 12 starts last year in the regular season. So, you know, if they get Stroman for the full 32, 35 starts, you know, maybe Happ did figure something out last year in Pittsburgh. Maybe it was a mirage. It probably was based on his career, you know, a long body of work. But maybe he did figure something out, and he's okay. You know, Estrada had a real nice year for them. Dickey, Jesse Chavez, Hutchinson. I mean, they've got guys. You know, they don't have David Price anymore, but they've got good enough, I think, starting pitching to still be the favorite with that killer offense they've got.
All right, guys, great stuff. For all the latest news and rumors pertaining to the Yankees and the rest of Major League Baseball, tune into Yankees Hot Stove exclusively on Yes. Check YesNetwork.com for airtimes.